We back, the Zaddy show. We had to change Alec's shirt.
Now I'm repping those.
I stay with it on me. A couple of T's in the cut. So, man, I think that the dopest thing we could do is just give you like stuff we wish we knew, or stuff that we just wish we thought about. That's what I think it is for me. It's less about what I wish I knew. It's more of what I wish people would have just mentioned. Because this baby life, what I will say before we dive into it is whatever you have to do for yourself that you don't think about, you have to do that for a whole nother human being. So like the first thing that I feel like I wish somebody would have told me about is like that I gotta give extra baths. That like maybe
Like not just one bath a day.
yeah, not for yourself. You come home, you take your bath, you take your shower, you good, you ready to relax. It don't happen like that with a baby, and it definitely don't happen like that with two babies. Whether you're doing it or Alba's doing it, it's just the fact that you gotta consider that like you not relaxing until they fed, till they got their baths. You not coming home from work and sitting down and like just locking into whatever you want to lock into. That's not happening. And if it's happening, it's because Alba's doing it. And if Alba's doing it, you have to remember Alba's doing it. So like maybe I shouldn't look as comfortable as I am until y'all develop y'all formula. So that's one thing I wish somebody told me.
Yeah, definitely a diaper genie and have them those wipies, the wipey warmer right next to your bed. That bottle warmer too, because if you're not gonna sleep, you're gonna be right there. You might get like a few hours, but if you have that bottle ready and that diaper change ready, you can get them back to sleep. You can maybe catch them sleep before you have to go to work or.
That's real, because that's actually a good place to really start because, when you first have the baby, baths aren't really gonna be a thing. That's like once every like three days. But like the sleeping part and like the tips and tricks of what you should have near the bed, because you still gotta go to work. Yeah. So like even though you gotta still leave and go to work, you still gonna be a part of that waking up process. Yeah. And that's gonna throw you off.
And they're doing so much at the crib, like while you're at work. So you're gonna have to come home from work and relieve her of work. So it's gonna be like you're gonna be on double shift.
Yeah. So. And I think you mentioned before, like how did we, like Chanel told you that we take the babies to the grandma's house now, but in the beginning we were both at home with the baby all day. So I think that for you, the number one thing that I think you should be prepared for is how you can be of assistance to Alba, because you're gonna have the opportunity to get away, and that's gonna be a huge blessing because you're gonna miss your baby, and it's gonna be that honeymoon stage to where you don't want to leave, but you're not gonna realize it how much of a breather it's gonna be when you could just go to work and get away. Alba can't get away no matter what, so you got to think about that. How do you feel about that?
No, I'm kind of expecting that, but you can't really experience until it comes. But trying to. That's one thing everybody has been telling me, like good luck with sleep or good luck getting sleep, and it's kind of scaring the hell out of me because, I don't know how that's gonna feel, right? So, but yeah, I'm just mentally trying to come up with a system. But we don't know what type of baby we're gonna have, like. Hopefully he's like Obi, where he's just chilling. Yeah. But if not, then we just got to make it work. So, I guess just like you said, being considerate of a stay-at-home mom, and I might come home and she might just want to just run away, So.
And you got to be able to let her take her bath in peace.
Right.
Get some mental time for herself.
She might be, you never know, because you might have the magic touch. But there's a high chance that she just might be a little bit more familiar with how the baby ticks. Because like for Obi, there's times for me that like I can't handle it. Like he just, sometimes at night he gets, because I go to work and I got to remind myself this. I go to work and I feel like I've been at work all day. I need to come home to peace and quiet. But in reality, it's like she been at work all day too and she got the baby. So, but there's moments where I'm with Obi, and he's crying and I can't stop him, and I'm like, Chanel, take him. So like, she might have the magic touch the way that Chanel has the magic touch with him. Right. And then like, so you got to just be willing to like give her time, so when you need her, she can get back to it.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause that's just how it is. But what I will say is, you said you want to come up with your formula. Something I wish I knew that we found out that I think you should know is that no matter what, I'm gonna tell you that you should do this, and you run with it if you want. When they hit 3 months, put that baby in another room in the crib. Right. Do it. Okay. Because in my opinion, we would have never took O2 out of our room. We just had him. We had him in the little bassinet. Right. We would have never put him in the separate room in the crib if we didn't see somebody on Instagram that we knew do it. And you know, you got to do the cry method too.
Which is what?
Just let him cry.
Yeah, like you. So what happens is, you know, you come up with your schedule and you're like, okay, at 9 o'clock you're going to bed. Right. And you know, by 3 months they're pretty much sleeping on a schedule. So what you got to do is you got to eliminate the fact that you just love the baby and you want to sleep with the baby and you want to have the baby close to you. You got to eliminate that, in my opinion, and get that discipline to where you put your baby in the baby's room, in the crib. You put that baby monitor there, and like you let them get used to being on their own. Yeah. And the reason why I suggest that is because if you if you can do that, you can give yourself and Alba the opportunity to like have more of a peaceful sleep and give your baby some independence, and then that'll help. I think that'll help with them just getting used to sleeping on their own. And I did it at 3 months, and we did the same thing with him at 3 months, and it was a game changer.
So you did that with both of them, O2 and Obi?
Did it with him because we saw somebody else do it at 3 months, and then when he turned 3 months, we just put him in the crib.
What time would they wake up?
You know, they still wake up every 2-3 hours. It still happens, but the difference is you break that cycle of them needing to be around you to sleep. And that's important, because if they could get used to sleeping on their own, Alba's gonna thank you, and you're gonna thank the baby.
Yeah, that's some great advice, because Nala still sleeps with me. So.
Yeah, and you know it's one of those things, because I'm not saying that. No,
but I would wish I could have some like alone time, sleeping, like having my own bed, because that girl takes up the whole bed. But do I like sleeping with her? Yeah. But yeah, I think there's different methods. I think that's the beauty of it too. And I feel like I wish I probably would have done it with her, because then she'd be sleeping on her own.
So that's a big piece of game I give to you. Just remember, 3 months, do it.
Okay, another one is like if they're fussing, right? It's only what they tell you is one of like 3 things, right? They're either hungry, they got to change their diaper, or they have gas. One thing you got to do is like give them those knees, like put them on their back and just work their legs. Get them in like, you know not like wrestle. You know how you wrestle? You put their legs above somebody's head. You gotta do that.
And I want you to try it.
Workout time.
Yeah, just give them workout time. Give them something else to do. Get their stomach going.
And I hope you get that. You know, I hope you get that comfort with the baby to where you can just be like, like they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they're good.
You good. You play softball, man. You play baseball.
Got the hands. You good.
This is that method.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying?
Baby aerobics.
Yeah, you get them to do this, and they start farting.
Yes, he had gas. He
probably
needs to do
poop.
that.
He's probably gonna poop. That was magic.
It helps the stomach. You know?
He might need a.
Bro, he didn't threw up on me.
I think he pooped, but go ahead and try it a couple times.
You.
So it's just like the bicycles. You put them on your legs. You know what I'm saying? We about the same size, so you know what I'm saying.
That was perfect timing, bro.
That's crazy. It's like real life advice on the Zaddy show.
Just like he's riding a bike.
Yeah, it's almost just like, I mean, there's no wrong way to do it.
They're flexible too, bro.
Yeah,
he's good. His legs are good. Push him. You can put more pressure.
You
in his
definitely look
stomach.
like a beginner, so this is cool.
Yeah, just adjust your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, grab him like this.
Make his legs.
That's how he's gonna fart if you put some pressure on his stomach. Yeah. What's up, buddy? What's up?
So that right there is gonna
This is like a daily thing.
It's just
I mean, whenever he feels fussy, whenever his stomach feels a little hard.
A little workout.
Yeah, because a lot of times they can't just. I mean, I got a quick story for you. we never really experienced it with O2. O2 used to. We need to get. You're gonna need to have gas drops regularly available. You can get those at like Walgreens, or when you go to the pediatrician, just get some gas drops because like they have hard times farting sometimes.
They just get constipated,
Constipated.
like a lot.
So for O2, we needed to use the gas drops for him. He's been getting very constipated, and I don't know why, but his poop is like hard and it's large, and it's too big for his body. Right. So like we got scared because he hadn't pooped in a while. Chanel took him to the pediatrician, right? The pediatrician, and they told us to put some prune juice in his formula. So then the constipation, we have to give him prune juice like once a day to make sure he poops twice a day sometimes. And bro, the poop that he was coming out of his little butt, it was like, it's crazy. It was just like way too hard and way too big, and he screamed bloody murder to get it out. So like this whole like keeping that gas going and
Just make sure their gut's healthy.
yeah, you gotta be extra aware of if your kid's not pooping or peeing enough, because that could become something like that can become a problem if you don't address it.
So, and right now, like if he did poop, like the good thing would be to like change him right away, because then like that's how you prevent rashes. And it's not so much about like how much baby powder you use. It's like if you let that pee or poop sit, obviously it's a bad thing for his.
Yeah, I think it's about time to probably buy some baby books, honestly.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Hey,
or daddy books.
Can you check his diaper, please? IG, man, IG. When your algorithm changes to like baby tips, it's gonna change the game for you, because that happens to us. Okay, yeah. What I will say is remember the three thing. If they're crying, it's because they're hungry, they're sleepy, or they something about their diaper. That's pretty much it for a baby. And one thing that's gonna really help you is that like you're gonna feed your baby, and then your baby's still gonna be crying. Don't be afraid to like maybe feed your baby a little bit more, because I think what happens is there is an age where they're only supposed to eat a certain amount or drink a certain amount, and you'll know like they shouldn't drink more than 32 ounces a day. But I'm just talking about when they get a little bit older, like the first 3 months, okay, it'll be pretty regular. Once they get like between the 5 month, like 8 month range, like man, if your baby's hungry, feed your baby. Like just give your baby a little bit more food, a little bit more milk, because they can't tell you that they want more, other than crying.
I've seen something about their fists, but I don't know if it's necessarily true. Right? If it's like closed, they're hungry, or they're full, something like that. And if it if
it's open, they're satisfied.
Right. If it's clenched, then it means they're hungry.
Oh Shay, come here. I wanna hold you for the episode. Sit on my lap real quick.
Look, Nala's drawing her name and a heart and a sun.
Wow.
Oh wow, you're
She's
smart.
there yet. She's there already.
She added the sun.
The sun looks cool.
What you drawing? What you drawing?
Like
Draw
that pencil
O.
too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's smart.
Oh yeah.
Low key.
You like that?
Let me see. What else? What other advice do we have? Because appreciate you. We got other topics.
I think a good thing to just always think about when like your baby's crying is like, man, they're not always gonna be this small, dude. So like,
yes.
Just thinking
I gotta
about
remember that myself.
Just remember about how looking at Obi now, he's never gonna be like that again. And bro, it's just like
that's the best stage in my opinion. Like, this is something I wrote in my phone, and it's just me. Like, the baby stage, it's the best, bro. Like from when they're first born, when you first hold your baby, no matter how funny looking they are, like that's the best part. And then they grow up, they get to this age, from here to like 2, honeymoon phase. Once they hit 2, Chanel feels differently. She loves the 4, this range. Yeah. They're annoying when they turn this age. He's annoying, and I love him, and he's my best friend, but he's annoying.
Terrible twos is definitely 100% a real thing.
They talk a lot. They don't understand personal space, or I'm tired, or I don't want to hear that right now. They just don't get it. And at that age, they do. Right. At that age, you want to kick it with them, they kick it with you. Yeah. You want to hold them and you want to kiss on them, they let you.
So you think Obi's gonna like not age quicker, but learn like try to be on his feet quicker because he wants to keep up, or like just he just looks at O2. Yeah. And you already know he wants to do exactly what he's doing.
I definitely feel like Obi is going to be attached to him in a way that he was attached to me. Like he's gonna look up to his big brother so much, and they're so close in age that like I think he's gonna try to walk before he crawls. Yeah. And I love it. I think that's special, that connection that they're gonna have. But you know, you're about to have your first, and you know maybe one is all you need. Maybe you want another one after you have the first one. But what I will say is, what I wish somebody would have told me and emphasized it more is that enjoy it, because they're never gonna be that small again. Once they get that small, they're gonna get that big, and they're gonna get Nala big, and then you're gonna always miss that size.
Nala's getting big already. It's crazy.
You should definitely shouldn't underestimate skin to skin. Like I feel like me and Nala are so close because we constantly like straight out the womb, like you know, it was just putting her on your chest, and I think
he taught me
that scientifically, like it's just better for them to get a connection with you, hear your heartbeat, like be in tune with your body, and it just makes the connection deeper. And dude, just
that's special, man. When y'all go to the hospital and they first hand you the baby, shirtless, bro, put that baby on your chest and do that as long as you can do it.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I mean, Alec told me to do it. Alec told me skin to skin. And when I'm telling you, all I thought about when I was in the hospital both times was skin to skin, skin to skin. And like when you first put your baby on your stomach, on your chest, because they fit like right here in the beginning. When you just first do that, it's like you never want to let go, bro. It's the best thing ever. And then it's gonna build that attachment. It's gonna build that they're gonna know that your son's gonna know that you're his dad, and he's never gonna confuse you for anybody else. Like as much as you know, he's never gonna confuse his mom. Like that dad connection is different because they come out of the mom, so she's attached to the baby. Automatically, you're gonna develop your attachment when you do that skin to skin, and he taught me that.
All right, shit. It's good to know.
Heck yeah, man.
Constantly, especially you're gonna do at 3 months, and he's gonna be sleeping on his own. Like get all the skin to skin you can get. Just especially if you're not gonna be sleeping with him. But yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I think as of now, those are the things I wish I knew the most. Oh yeah, I'll tell you this too. Don't be shy about that baby registry. Don't be shy, bro. Like, I can't emphasize this to you more than what I'm trying to emphasize it now. Like, make that registry right now and put it out there. Like, let people know this is the registry. Right. If you planned on, you know, getting anything, this is what we need. This is what we would like. Let people know that your registry's there, because you'd be surprised how excited people are to like just, oh, Drew's having his first baby. Oh man, I want to get him something. Yeah. And if you could put that registry out, and take advice when people tell you what to put on there. Maybe if I were you, send me your registry. So Chanel could look over it and Chanel can add stuff, because she a wizard. She like a wizard at that.
What are some of the top things? I was just gonna say, but yeah,
I mean,
Chanel probably get you right.
There's these light up fingernail clippers. They're simple, but they just have a light on them.
So you can see better?
Yeah, so when you clip in your kids' toenails or fingernails, that like you can see, because they're small. So like you use regular fingernails, you can't see them. So that's a big thing. That chair right there.
That chair is cool.
That joint crazy. What else?
Did you wear like the backpack a lot too?
Yeah, get that. You're gonna need that.
Especially if you're taking them somewhere, you gotta get that backpack.
You're gonna need that, and then
your arm will get tired.
And you'll need that even more if you just so happen to like take them to your mom's house.
You gotta learn how to carry the car seat too, because it's not. You don't just like let it hang like this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put like your arm inside, and you can just carry it and walk like that.
That's different. I ain't never know that.
It's better on your back.
He made that up.
Shut up, man.
Yeah, y'all know, bro. I think he just carry
There's videos. I'll put the link in the video.
Alec be capping. Stop the cap.
All right, when I put that link, you gonna be looking dumb.
Oh, get as many of storage things that you can get. You know your house is sweet. So try to get storage. So loose toys, you can like at the end of the day put them in there. But yeah, the registry, man. As of now, there's not a lot I can tell you to put on it. But I will say, I know how it is when you just like, there's this awkward feeling about like asking for stuff and like putting yourself out there in that way. I'm not really telling you to tell everybody, yo, my registry just dropped. I'm just saying, have a registry.
It's funny because we just bought the house and we just got done with the housewarming / you know, all that registry. So
Dude, make it have a registry fully stocked, so when people ask you, do you have one, you can capitalize off of the fact that like, yeah, I'm ready. Send them the link. Everything you put on that registry, you'll be surprised with the type of help it's gonna give you when like you just don't have to like get everything. And if you just want to put diapers on your registry.
yeah, so I got about 5 months and change left before the baby will be here. So put yourself, you know, 5 months before O2 was born, 5 months before Nala was born, like just mentally, I guess, like just routine wise, how you approach your pregnant wife or, you know, partner.
Yeah.
And then just prepping the house.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna take it there, you gotta make sure that you can still make your wife feel beautiful. I'm not saying that that's something that that I could tell you how to do, but like her body is changing and it's different. Right. And you still have to make an effort to still have that one-on-one time with your wife, because y'all are never gonna be alone again. Yeah. So be romantic, be loving. If you can like take her out and y'all could go eat, do that. If y'all could watch a movie together, do that. Spend as much time with her as you can, because it'll never just be y'all two again. It's not even just y'all two now, but like.
No, yes, that feels, yeah. And that was one thing I did kind of like. So we talked about this before we started filming, but about getting the house, and like we thought for 2 weeks it was just gonna be us in the house, you know, and then it kind of changed obviously once we found out. So, you know, it was a blessing that we got the house, and 2, we had the space. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just I guess we're kind of over it now. The fact that it's not gonna be us anymore. Like you said, we already kind of feel another presence there, and like you're already worrying about this other being, and they're not even on this earth yet, you know. So
yeah, I feel like the motherly instinct will kick in, and they'll start nesting and want to start cleaning. And I feel like you'll try to like want to help out with that. Yeah, I mean, I agree with what he's saying.
And then I'm trying to think of something else. 5 months before. Oh, okay. Here's what I will say. Get you a really dope health is wealth routine in. Yeah. Change. This is where I was 5 months before, and then you know I'm gonna just break it down to you. What's gonna happen is, if you can get yourself disciplined enough to like get back in the gym or run, because I know you like to run. Get back to running. Eat better. Like stop eating fast food. Like do all that stuff. Right. Do that while you can, because you gotta almost reverse hibernate, because when you have the baby, you're gonna pick up all the bad habits again by the fact that you don't have the time. Right. So the dad bod thing is gonna happen. You're gonna have this moment to where you're gonna look in the mirror and you're not gonna like what you see, and then you're gonna get into grind mode and you're gonna get back into
do that now.
You reverse hibernate. I need you to get in the best shape of your life.
So now. So I can just ruin it after, like.
So you could. So when you ruin it, you got that cushion
okay.
to where you can like bounce back.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad because you're not gonna get no sleep. You can't do nothing like that.
Fast food is gonna be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to drink a little bit more when Albert can start drinking again. Like life is gonna hit you. Yeah. So I would say 5 months before, I began to try to develop a better routine. Get your vitamins. If you need to know what vitamins you should be taking, I can send you what I take. Get on them vitamins.
You been juicing too, so
Yeah,
right?
juice. Bro, I got, the dad bod got me to 183. And I'm like 167 right now, but like the dad bod got me 183, and then when I got into that mode, I dropped down to 160. So what I'm saying is, it's gonna hit you, and it's cool, bro. It's like, dad bods are in style. I'm just saying, like, that's what I'll tell you. Like, if you could find a way to lock in, get in that mode, do it.
Yeah, you're never gonna gain weight like father mode.
Father weight is different. Father weight is different.
But does Alba walk right now? Does she still like try to stay active? That'll
Yeah,
help.
so she's starting to feel better, after the first trimester, So yeah, she's starting to get that feeling like, okay, I want to go run or like get the weights ready. So yeah, she's starting to get there. So I probably need to get right there with her and start making an effort to go run. Start working out.
Yeah, because if she can, then yeah, that'll help her when after. Because then she'll just get back into a routine she already had.
She's gonna have that mentality to where she's gonna miss. Oh man, I remember when I used to be able to wear this, and like that. All that's gonna happen, bro. Get ready, man. That stuff is kind of stressful too, because like
as much as you trying to take care of the baby, you taking care of her too.
Postpartum, like 5 months before the baby actually came out, like. You say you wanted to get some baby books. I say do that. Read up, learn about these different things that happen to women, like a C-section. If Chanel had both the babies via C-section, right? So like what you need to know with that is, if Alba has a C-section, which is perfectly fine. It's a smooth, believe it or not, it's a smooth process. Yeah. It's actually a simpler, in my opinion, I'm a guy. The C-section experience is a lot more efficient, because it's just like, okay, the baby's here, boom, let's get it out. Boom, 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 you're done. But then the recovery, you got to prepare yourself. Read up on, if I were you, I would read up on like, what happens if, there's a C-section? What should I expect? Well, you should expect that they're going to be bed rest. So they can't do anything. So you physically are gonna have to do everything, whether you go to work or not. So prepare yourself for like, okay, I gotta do everything. She can't. If a woman has a C-section, she can't pick up the baby or walk around with the baby for, I think, 2 months. Like 2 weeks. There we go. There's a big difference, but 2 weeks.
Which isn't that long, right?
Yeah.
Nah, it's long. I think it's long.
Yeah, I mean it's 2 weeks of I mean,
you would think it'd be
long is because you're a first-time father, right? And you have to do everything for 2 weeks. You have to get up, change the diapers. You have to walk the baby. You gotta figure out, she's bed rest. You still gotta go to work. I don't know if you get paternity leave. Like,
I was gonna say, like, did you look that up? How much paternity leave
you
you
do.
get?
I don't know how much. I need to look it up, but I do.
Should,
Yeah.
You got and they say you only have so much as a father, but I think you have more. So that's why you should definitely look into it sooner rather than later.
FMLA too. I think you've been at your company for 10 years, so so do not be scared. It's taboo for a man to take off of work whenever you have a baby. It's taboo, but like it's illegal for them to like do anything if you take your days. Right. So take your days. You're not gonna come back and get fired. Take every day you can take, because when it's time to get back to the money, like, you can't get those days back. So what else? 5 months before. What were you doing 5 months before?
Some good advice.
Getting your life together, right? Just trying to figure out how you're gonna get this dad stuff going.
Yeah, it kind of pushes you to like another level, like. Sorry.
I was gonna ask if that gets them all the time.
I mean,
every day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro.
Oh, 5 months before.
Yeah. Baby proof.
Baby proof your house.
There you go.
5 months before.
Yeah, I didn't see this. That's cool, man.
Do all that.
All right.
Cool. And if you need links to that stuff, we got you.
Yeah.
Put stuff on Sharp Corner. Plug up the
outlets.
Plug up the outlets. We kind of There's an outlet cover right there. So I would say baby proof.
Yeah, man. I guess we gotta enjoy the house too, because the house
Enjoy
is
the
new.
house.
So
Oh man.
It's never gonna be
Just-
clean, which is cool.
Yeah.
Don't stress about it.
Don't stress. I try my best, but
Don't stress about it, bro.
it's never gonna be the same, dog. And I'm actually gonna say that's kind of sad.
what's that? Yeah,
Like,
what?
It's sad, bro. Like you're never gonna have the house
I
the
know.
way you.
Yeah, I mean, I think about it. I'm like, man, it's just gonna.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Like it hurts.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day,
But
it's
it's
their
beautiful.
house, though, right?
It's
Like,
beautiful.
It's kind of their house, so.
It's beautiful, bro, because you
No
are
bubbles.
providing your child with a place where they can feel safe.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it looks like, if the electricity's on, if they can eat when they're hungry, drink when they're thirsty. It's a blessing. So like,
Yeah.
just be proud that like no matter where they're at, that you got a place where they can lay their head and feel safe.
Yeah.
Cause like I mean, this is no knock on mom and dad, but we didn't have that. They were doing their best, right? And they got us to the position where now y'all got homes where they're here, they can wake up, they can call this place their home. Like you can never take that for granted. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The fact y'all can give them that, like that's what pushes me.
Yeah. They figured it out.